Leg cramps can strike at any time, but for many seniors, the worst pain hits first thing in the morning. You wake up, stretch your legs, and suddenly a sharp stabbing cramp seizes your calf or foot, leaving you gasping in pain. Why does this happen? It's because while you sleep, your muscles stay in one position for hours, your blood circulation slows down, and your body loses fluids through breathing and sweating. When you wake up, those tight, dehydrated muscles are primed to cramp, especially if you're low on essential minerals like potassium or magnesium. The good news, you can stop these cramps before they even start by adopting 3 simple morning habits that take less than 10 minutes to do. These habits don't require any special equipment, medications, or supplements. They're easy, natural, and incredibly effective at relaxing your muscles, boosting blood flow, and restoring essential nutrients first thing in the morning. Whether you've been struggling with foot cramps, calf cramps, or full leg spasms, these habits can transform your mornings from painful to peaceful. In this video, we're going to walk you through each one step by step, explaining how they work, why they work, and exactly how to do them to get the best results. So grab a glass of water, clear a little space, and get ready to kick those morning cramps to the curb with these 3 powerful habits. Let's start with the first habit, one that targets your blood flow and gets your legs moving safely and gently as soon as you wake up. Ready? Let's go. The first habit to end leg cramps before they even start is the 60-second ankle pump. This simple exercise is done before you even get out of bed, and it's incredibly effective at boosting blood flow, warming up your muscles, and loosening tight calf muscles that are prone to cramping. Here's how it works. As soon as you wake up, sit up straight in bed with your legs extended. If your bed is too soft, place a firm pillow behind your back for support. Flex your feet by pointing your toes toward the ceiling, then slowly point your toes down toward the floor as if pressing a gas pedal. Repeat this movement 20 times for each foot, alternating between the right and left leg. The entire exercise takes about a minute, but it gets your blood flowing and muscles moving, waking up your leg muscles gradually instead of suddenly. Why does this work? When you sleep, your blood circulation slows and your calf muscles can stiffen in one position. The ankle pump acts like a mini warm-up, encouraging blood to flow back into your legs and bringing fresh oxygen and nutrients to the muscles. This reduces the risk of cramps caused by poor circulation, especially for seniors who sleep with their legs elevated or curled. If you often wake up with numbness, tingling, or heavy legs, the ankle pump can also help by gently activating your calf muscles and preventing blood from pooling in your feet. Want to make it even more effective? After the ankle pumps, spend another 30 seconds rolling each ankle in circles, clockwise and then counterclockwise. This further increases flexibility and blood flow, setting you up for a cramp-free start to the day. Next, we'll move on to habit number 2, which targets the second most common cause of morning cramps, dehydration and mineral loss. After waking up, the next essential habit to prevent morning leg cramps is the hydration and electrolyte boost. During sleep, your body loses fluids through breathing and sweating, and if you're not replacing those fluids immediately upon waking, your muscles are at high risk of cramping. Dehydration is a major trigger for leg cramps, especially in seniors whose sense of thirst diminishes with age. The fix? Rehydrate immediately upon waking up with a glass of water infused with electrolytes. Here's how to do it. Keep a glass of water and a small bowl of sea salt or Himalayan salt on your bedside table. Upon waking, squeeze the juice of half a lemon into the water and add a pinch of salt. Stir well and drink it slowly, allowing your body to absorb it. The lemon provides potassium and vitamin C, which help relax muscles and reduce inflammation. The salt delivers sodium and trace minerals, replenishing what was lost overnight. This simple drink not only rehydrates, but also balances your electrolytes, which are essential for proper muscle function. If you're on a low-sodium diet, skip the salt and simply drink plain water. Then follow it up with a small handful of potassium-rich foods like banana slices or a few almonds. If you prefer a warm drink, a cup of hot water with lemon and honey can also do the trick. For seniors who are prone to night sweats or take diuretics, consider adding a few drops of liquid magnesium to your water for an extra cramp-fighting boost. This habit takes less than 2 minutes, but can make a significant difference in preventing leg cramps throughout the day. Once your body is rehydrated and mineral levels are stabilized, you're ready for the third and final morning habit, which targets tight calf and thigh muscles with a simple stretch that takes just 1 minute. Ready to learn it? Let's move on. The third and final morning habit to prevent leg cramps is the calf and thigh stretch. This simple 1-minute stretch is designed to release muscle tension, improve blood flow, and lengthen tight muscles that are prone to cramping, especially after hours of lying still in bed. Here's how to do it. Stand up straight next to your bed with your hands placed lightly against the wall or the headboard for support. Step 1 foot back, keeping the leg straight and the heel flat on the floor. Bend the front knee slightly, leaning forward until you feel a gentle stretch along the back of the calf of the extended leg. Hold for 20 seconds, breathing deeply and slowly. Then switch legs and repeat the stretch on the opposite side. This stretch targets the calf muscles, where most leg cramps occur. Next, we move to the thighs. Stand with feet hip-width apart. Reach one hand behind to grab the ankle of your right leg and gently pull your heel toward your buttocks, keeping your knees close together. Hold for 20 seconds, feeling the stretch through the front of your thigh. Release and switch to the left leg, holding for another 20 seconds. This stretch loosens the quadriceps, a group of muscles that often become tight during sleep and can trigger painful cramps when you get up and start moving. Why does this work? When your leg muscles are tight and dehydrated, they're more likely to spasm suddenly when you stand up or take that first step in the morning. Stretching before you fully engage in walking or activity allows the muscles to warm up and releases lactic acid buildup, preventing that sudden, painful cramping. For seniors with balance issues, perform these stretches while holding on to a sturdy chair or the bed frame for extra support. Completing this stretch routine takes less than a minute, but can drastically reduce morning cramps and set the tone for a pain-free day. Now that you've learned all 3 habits, let's explore why they work together so effectively and how to incorporate them into a seamless morning routine that fits easily into your day. Now that you know the 3 powerful morning habits to prevent leg cramps, ankle pumps, hydration with electrolytes, and calf and thigh stretching, let's talk about why these habits work so effectively when combined. Each habit targets a specific cause of leg cramps, but together they form a comprehensive, multi-step approach that addresses all the key triggers. First, the ankle pump is all about getting your blood flowing. When you sleep, your body is inactive for hours, and blood flow to your lower legs slows down. This can lead to muscle stiffness and poor circulation. The ankle pump wakes up your calf muscles, stimulates blood flow, and helps push oxygen and nutrients into your leg tissues, reducing the risk of cramping when you stand up. Next, the hydration and electrolyte boost targets dehydration, another major cramp trigger. Overnight, you lose fluids through sweating and breathing, and by the time you wake up, your muscles are more prone to cramping due to electrolyte imbalances. Drinking a glass of lemon water with a pinch of salt or magnesium not only rehydrates your cells quickly, but also restores lost minerals like potassium, sodium, and magnesium, key players in muscle contraction and relaxation. Finally, the calf and thigh stretch completes the cycle by actively loosening tight muscles, releasing lactic acid buildup, and extending the muscle fibers that are most prone to cramping. This stretch is particularly important for seniors who sleep curled up or with bent knees, as those positions can lead to muscle tightening overnight. Together, these 3 habits form a powerful morning routine that takes just 5 minutes but can set you up for a cramp-free day. Start with the ankle pump to get your blood moving, follow it with hydration to replenish fluids and electrolytes, and finish with the stretch to lengthen and relax your leg muscles. If done consistently, this routine not only prevents cramps, but also improves overall circulation, flexibility, and leg strength. Next, we'll look at how to customize these habits for specific needs, such as diabetes, high blood pressure, or balance issues, ensuring they're safe and effective for all seniors. While the 3 morning habits, ankle pumps, hydration with electrolytes, and calf and thigh stretching, are effective for preventing leg cramps in most seniors, certain health conditions may require custom modifications to ensure safety and effectiveness. Let's start with diabetes. If you're managing blood sugar levels, be cautious with the hydration drink. Instead of using regular salt, consider a low-sodium option or Himalayan salt, which has lower sodium content but still provides essential trace minerals. Also, instead of lemon juice, use a splash of apple cider vinegar, which can help regulate blood sugar without adding extra sugar. For those with high blood pressure, it's crucial to avoid too much salt in the electrolyte drink. Skip the salt altogether and replace it with a few drops of liquid magnesium. Magnesium relaxes muscles and helps prevent cramps without raising blood pressure. If you're taking diuretics, which increase urine output and can deplete potassium and magnesium, consider adding a few slices of banana or a handful of almonds alongside the hydration drink to replenish lost minerals naturally. Seniors with balance issues or limited mobility can modify the ankle pump exercise by doing it while seated in a sturdy chair instead of lying in bed. This way you maintain stability while still stimulating blood flow. If getting up and down from the bed is challenging, perform the calf and thigh stretches against a wall or using a chair for support. For those with arthritis or joint pain, reduce the intensity of the stretches by holding each position for just 10 to 15 seconds instead of 20, focusing on gentle, controlled movements. If bending the knees is too painful, skip the thigh stretch and focus on ankle pumps and hydration, as these 2 habits alone can still dramatically reduce cramping. Lastly, if you experience morning dizziness when standing up too quickly, take a few extra seconds to sit on the edge of the bed and do the ankle pump slowly, allowing your blood pressure to stabilize. Customizing these habits based on your specific needs ensures you get the full cramp-fighting benefits without risking injury or discomfort. Next, we'll talk about how to track your progress, monitor symptoms, and adjust the routine based on your body's response. Implementing the 3 morning habits consistently is crucial, but how do you know if they're actually working to prevent leg cramps? The key is to track your progress daily and adjust the routine as needed. Start by keeping a simple logbook or notebook near your bed. Every morning after completing the 3 habits, rate your leg pain or discomfort on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being no pain and 10 being severe cramping. Note the intensity, duration, and specific location of any cramps. Over time, you'll notice patterns. For example, if your cramps are consistently worse on days when you skip the hydration drink, it's a clear sign that dehydration is a major trigger for you. If stretching reduces the intensity, but not the frequency of cramps, consider increasing the stretch duration to 30 seconds per leg or adding a second round of stretches mid-morning. Another way to track progress is by monitoring your physical activity levels. Keep a record of how long you can walk, stand, or perform daily activities without experiencing leg discomfort. Are you able to walk farther without cramping? Are you waking up less often at night due to leg pain? These are signs that your muscles are gradually strengthening and adapting to the routine. If you experience occasional setbacks or if new symptoms appear, don't panic. Adjust the routine accordingly. For example, if your legs feel more sore than usual after stretching, reduce the stretch time or switch to a gentler version. If you notice swelling in your legs or feet, elevate your legs after the ankle pumps to encourage fluid drainage and prevent pooling, which can trigger cramps. Seniors with balance issues can enhance the ankle pump exercise by adding a light resistance band around the feet, increasing muscle activation without straining the joints. And if hydration alone isn't preventing cramps, consider adding a small magnesium-rich snack after the routine, such as a handful of almonds or a glass of fortified milk. Tracking progress not only helps you measure the effectiveness of these habits, but also keeps you accountable and motivated. By observing how your body responds and making small adjustments, you'll fine-tune the routine to work best for your unique needs. Next, we'll dive into common mistakes to avoid, which can sabotage the effectiveness of these habits and keep leg cramps coming back. Even with the right habits in place, certain common mistakes can undermine your progress and keep leg cramps coming back. Let's go through the most frequent pitfalls and how to avoid them. The first mistake is rushing through the routine. Many seniors wake up and immediately try to stand up, skipping the ankle pumps entirely. But if your legs are still stiff and your blood flow is slow, standing too quickly can trigger a cramp instantly. The solution? Take a moment to sit up slowly, breathe deeply, and perform the ankle pumps mindfully, allowing your muscles to wake up gradually. Another common mistake is not drinking enough water in the morning. Sipping a few mouthfuls won't cut it. Your body is dehydrated after hours of sleep, and your muscles are primed to cramp if you don't replenish fluids and electrolytes right away. Aim for a full 8-ounce glass of water with lemon and salt, or use a magnesium supplement if your doctor approves. Third, some people skip the stretching step, thinking it's unnecessary or too painful. But tight muscles are more prone to cramping, especially in the calves and thighs. If the calf and thigh stretch feels too intense, modify it by holding onto a chair or wall and reduce the stretch time to 10 seconds, gradually increasing as your flexibility improves. Another overlooked mistake is ignoring morning habits on good days. Just because you don't cramp one morning doesn't mean the problem is gone. Consistency is key. These habits work best when done daily, not just when you feel symptoms. If you skip them, you risk going back to square one. A fifth mistake is not adjusting the routine for health conditions. Seniors with heart issues, high blood pressure, or diabetes must be especially cautious with the electrolyte drink. Too much salt can spike blood pressure, and too much sugar can affect blood glucose levels. Consult with your doctor to adjust the recipe, such as using low-sodium salt or unsweetened almond milk with a sprinkle of cinnamon instead of lemon juice. Finally, some seniors make the mistake of expecting instant results. Muscle cramping and nerve sensitivity didn't develop overnight, and they won't resolve overnight either. Stay patient, stay consistent, and give the routine at least 2 weeks before assessing its effectiveness. By avoiding these common mistakes and committing fully to the morning routine, you'll maximize your chances of living cramp-free every day. Next, we'll discuss the long-term benefits of these morning habits and how they do more than just prevent cramps. They actually improve your overall leg health and mobility. Implementing the 3 morning habits, ankle pumps, hydration with electrolytes, and calf and thigh stretching, isn't just about preventing leg cramps in the moment. When practiced consistently, these habits can transform your overall leg health and mobility, providing long-term benefits that go far beyond cramp relief. First, let's talk about improved circulation. As you age, blood flow naturally decreases, especially to the lower extremities. The ankle pump exercise acts as a gentle yet effective way to boost blood circulation, pushing oxygen-rich blood to your legs and feet. Over time, this can reduce swelling, prevent varicose veins, and enhance nutrient delivery to your muscles, keeping them strong and resilient. Second, The hydration and electrolyte boost doesn't just prevent cramps, it helps maintain optimal fluid balance throughout the day. Proper hydration keeps your muscles lubricated, supports nerve function, and prevents the buildup of lactic acid, which can trigger cramps and muscle fatigue. Seniors who stay well hydrated also experience fewer headaches, better digestion, and improved joint flexibility, all of which contribute to better mobility and fewer falls. The third habit, the calf and thigh stretch, is a game changer for flexibility and muscle strength. Regular stretching prevents muscles from tightening up, reducing the risk of strains, tears, and spasms. Over time, these stretches increase your range of motion, making it easier to walk, stand up from a chair, and climb stairs without discomfort. Additionally, stretching also improves balance and posture, two critical areas for seniors who may be prone to falls. Another overlooked benefit is the impact on nerve health. By reducing cramping and keeping muscles relaxed, these habits help protect nerve endings in the legs, preventing numbness and tingling associated with poor circulation or nerve compression. For those managing conditions like diabetes or peripheral artery disease, maintaining nerve health is essential for preventing long-term complications. Finally, the mental benefits are significant. Starting your morning with a routine that promotes relaxation, hydration, and gentle movement helps reduce stress, lower cortisol levels, and set a positive tone for the day. This routine becomes a form of self-care, a daily reminder to prioritize your health and well-being. Think of these habits as an investment in your future mobility. By committing just 5 minutes each morning, you're not only stopping leg cramps, but also building stronger legs, healthier nerves, and a more balanced body. Next, we'll wrap up with a step-by-step action plan for integrating these habits seamlessly into your morning routine so they become second nature. Now that you understand how each of these 3 morning habits works individually and together to prevent leg cramps, it's time to put them into a structured, step-by-step routine that you can follow every single morning. This routine is simple, takes only 5 minutes, and can be done right in your bedroom. Let's break it down. Step 1. Ankle pumps. 1 minute. As soon as you wake up, sit up slowly and place a pillow behind your back for support. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. Start by flexing your feet, pulling your toes toward the ceiling, and then pointing them down toward the floor. Repeat this motion 20 times per foot, alternating between right and left. This movement activates your calf muscles, improves blood flow, and gently wakes up your legs without the shock of standing up too quickly. Finish with 10 ankle circles in each direction to further release tension in your lower legs. Step 2. Hydration and electrolyte boost. 1 minute. Before getting out of bed, reach for the glass of water and electrolyte mix you prepared the night before. Squeeze the juice of half a lemon into the water and add a pinch of Himalayan salt or a few drops of magnesium. Stir and drink slowly, allowing your body to absorb the minerals and rehydrate after hours of sleep. If you're on a low-sodium diet, skip the salt and add a slice of banana or a handful of almonds for potassium. If you prefer warm beverages, heat the water slightly before adding the lemon and magnesium. Step 3. Calf and thigh stretch. 1 minute each leg. Stand up slowly and place your hands against a wall or the back of a sturdy chained for support. Step 1 foot back, keeping the heel flat and the leg straight. Bend the front knee slightly and lean forward to stretch the calf muscle. Hold for 30 seconds per leg. Next, stand upright and grab your right ankle, pulling your heel gently toward your buttocks to stretch the front of your thigh. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch to the left leg. For seniors with balance concerns, perform the stretch while seated, extending one leg straight and flexing the foot. Step 4. Review and adjust. 1 minute. Before leaving the room, take a moment to mentally review how your legs feel. Are they less tense? Is the cramping reduced? Jot down a quick note in your symptom log, rating your discomfort from 1 to 10. This helps you track progress over time and identify which habit has the greatest impact. Why this routine works. By combining movement, hydration, and stretching in a specific sequence, you're targeting all 3 main causes of morning cramps: poor circulation, dehydration, and muscle stiffness. The ankle pump primes your muscles and gets blood flowing. The hydration boost restores essential electrolytes, and the calf and thigh stretch releases overnight tension. The entire routine takes just 5 minutes, but the benefits extend throughout the day. Stronger legs, fewer cramps, better balance, and a more energized start to the morning. Commit to this routine for 2 weeks. Track your progress and adjust as needed. If leg cramps persist despite consistent practice, consult your doctor to rule out underlying conditions like neuropathy or severe mineral imbalances. This simple, effective morning routine is more than just a cramp fix. It's a daily habit that can transform your leg health and keep you moving pain-free for years to come.